Chris Young once again for oldermuscles.com. If you watched my video preceding this one, then I promised to review this Cutler nutrition product, Triumph. It's a testosterone booster, amongst other things. I'm going to twist this off. As you can see, getting down to the end of it. So I've almost completed one full cycle. One of these containers has 28 servings. You take one serving a day. So you guessed it, today's day 26 of taking this stuff, so I figured I'd talk about it. In my previous video, I showed that I reordered it, and as I say on this channel and on my website, about the best endorsement I can give a product is if I buy it again, if I'm going to use my hard-earned dollars, and that is exactly what I did. So when I started taking this 26 days ago, I was already 5 weeks into a calorie deficit diet. For folks who don't know what a calorie deficit diet is, I'm eating less calories than it takes to maintain my weight. So I'm actually in week 9 now of the calorie deficit diet, about a little over halfway through week 9. I'm happy to report that I'm down 16 pounds. Pretty much all of it's belly fat, or was belly fat. I don't have it anymore, thank goodness. And one thing that a lot of people experience, or at least some people do, when they're on a calorie deficit diet is they risk losing some muscle if they don't do it right, or human biology is kind of weird. And so that was part of the reason why I started taking this, hoping to avoid that. And it doesn't seem that I've lost any muscle during this time frame, and I like to attribute it, at least part of that, because of this product right here. I'm using basically 2 measurements to arrive at that conclusion. The first one is pretty objective. All of my lifts that I do in the weight room, I've either maintained what I was doing before my calorie deficit diet, or in some cases, even went up a smidge. Which when I've talked to other people that have been on a calorie deficit diet, either in real life or online, that isn't always the case. The other one's a little bit more subjective. I just visually look at myself in the mirror, and it doesn't appear that I've lost any muscle mass. Chiseling up a little bit as that fat erodes away. And so for me, this stuff seems to help, and so that's why I ordered another round of it. I'm going to do another cycle, and then probably go off of it for the summer. After another cycle of this, I'm going to go from calorie deficit to calorie maintenance for the summer. Eat some barbecue while I'm hanging out by the water with the fam. And then I'm going to do something which I think is like super objective. Feel free to disagree in the comments of this video, but I listen to classic rock on the radio when I'm driving around town, and I hear a lot of offers for free testosterone tests. Not to be TMI, but I don't experience some of the things, at least not yet, that those solicitations are geared towards. But it is a really good way to measure my testosterone. So at the end of the summer, when I've cycled off of this for a good amount of time, I'm going to take one of those testosterone freebies, see what my levels are at, then take this product for a while, and then take another one of those tests and see where it's at. For the sake of science. So let's take a deeper dive into the labeling on this. As it says on the front, it's a lean muscle mass amplifier, supports healthy testosterone, boosts muscle mass, and increases strength, which I can say, again, anecdotally, that's been my experience. Spin it around, you can see what's actually in there and how much of it. Spin it around one more time. It just kind of gives you more of what it does. A little spiel up here. So now let's talk about price. The base price for this, if you're getting no discounts, is $44.99 on Jay's website, but Jay's always giving out hot deals. So when I did this first order, I got 20% off, and then after I bought that first order, I got a solicitation for 35% off, which in my preceding video I talked about. I got all these things in the back row plus a bottle of this. 35% off the base price for all you math majors out there. I got this for less than 30 bucks when I ordered it. So if you are looking to boost your testosterone and things listed here, maybe something to consider. Obviously my experience may not be your experience, and I can't make any guarantees, but as I said at the beginning of this video, I bought another one for what that's worth. Now you know about my experience. Feel free to do with that information what you will. Thanks as always for the support, and I'll catch you guys again at a later time.